Hello, I'm Eric. I have processed F&B management training in Hotel Indigo, Shanghai outbound for my second internship. I have already known my position will face many tough situations before I started. I set up 3 learning objectives. First, I will become proficient in the service system. Second, I will be familiarized with Shanghai and Chinese food, cultures, and attractions outbound. Third, I will improve my communication skills and also learn the details of operation and arrangement for running F&B outlet through cross-training. In order to achieve my goals, I encourage myself to try every chore on the service perspective from the basics, such as cleaning the cutleries and setting up the tables to being a hostess and a section server. Not only the operational works but also the supporting tasks like sending the broad-address mails. I will know the difficulties and timing of operation only if I have done them before. For example, I know how many staff I need to run a 100-seat cafeteria and how to arrange each staff to the appropriate position. Furthermore, I need to predict different situations could probably happen in the operational time, and I could take relevant actions to deal with the situations. On the other hand, I spend my free time and day off to walk through the attractions nearby. I try the traditional food and got more authentic information about Shanghai from the locals. Now I have really good confidence to face the local guests. I experienced a substantial internship and learned a lot of things of F&B on a service perspective. I have received complete training in the beginning. As a management training, I clearly know about my relationship, my responsibility, my rights, and also what tools I could use to achieve my goals. I got familiarized with Indigo's computer system and learned to read the F&B report. I have practiced and gained experience on managing staff shifts, menus, forecasts, and daily report of our department. Therefore, what I gain in Indigo is not only operational knowledge, but also supporting affairs. I believe all the knowledge that I acquired in internship will be very beneficial for my future career. It has also good connection with my third academic semester, especially the accounting. There was an issue was to be discussed during my internship. There was a work conflict between the service team and the kitchen team in Korea cafeteria. In a system manager's perspective, she thinks kitchen is more arrogant and they're always making difficulties for service. In chef's perspective, they think she's really bossy and annoying who always try to embarrass the land. The conflict brings about a bad relationship between service and the kitchen team. In Korea cafeteria, once morning, one of our service urged to take an omelette in the kitchen. The omelette is not already yet. Then the cook used a very aggressive approach to him. He suddenly got mad and also pushed him in the shoulder. There was almost a fight. And then he ran out of the kitchen directly to seek for the protection. Meanwhile, the manager and the chef had a long debate so far. If I were analyze the situation, here are a few points I think could improve. First, director could set up concrete discipline between service and kitchen because there is no specific mechanism about dealing with work conflicts. Service have no right to meddle kitchen's affair, and so as kitchen. who could only give warning letter to both our director and assistant director, but normally they are very busy during the operational time. Then, only management team to push out the dishes is more appropriate. Kitchen is a hot and stuffy working environment. Who works inside with pressure are really easy to become irritable. That's why we just put 1 or 2 power staff to communicate with kitchen, could reduce their confusing. And last but not least, I think a few team building between kitchen and service will be very helpful. They could know each other better and know how to communicate well on the one hand, and to have a well atmosphere on the other hand. Happy staff always cause a happy guest. Team building offers good conditions for the win-win situation, but it's difficult to arrange time for all the staffs to have the big team building. I would say this is still a good challenge for the director and the management team.